What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're starting things off at the hardware store. Just picked up a new tool. Got a router because today we're working on a little DIY project for Hailey's closet slash office, her cloffice. We're going to be building floating shelves for the first time, so we're going to head back to the house and see how that goes. All right, made it back to the house. Lou's waiting for me in the window. Hey, boy. Hey, Peach.
Hi.
It was Hailey's job to get her cloffice cleaned up so we can do the shelf project today, so we'll see if she's got that ready. All right.
Hi, guys.
Looks like you got the corner all cleared out, ready for some shelves.
Yes. This whole corner is all yours.
Yeah, this is where we're going to be putting the floating shelves, kind of starting at the top of the window frame.
For my dog, Martens.
Yeah, for Hailey's dog collection.
Got a whole dedicated wall. I can't wait.
Yeah, but we're going to try to fit 6 shelves in this space, starting at the top and down to the outlet. And hopefully it looks good. I don't know.
You got the supplies?
Yeah, I got the supplies and ready to give it a whirl for my first time making floating shelves.
Sweet.
Now that you guys are up to speed on what we're going to be building, it's time to get started. Gotta open up the garage door. There we go. Grab the router. We may or may not need this. Kind of use this project as an excuse to get this router. We'll see. Could need it. Quick disclaimer, I'm not an expert and I don't claim to be one, so keep that in mind when you guys are watching this floating shelf tutorial. But yeah, here's the materials we're going to be working with. We got some 2x10s and some 1/2-inch dowel. That's pretty much all you'll need. Yeah, so to explain kind of how I'm going to accomplish the floating shelf, I got some scrap wood here for demonstration, but we're going to cut our sections into 32-inch shelves. Then we're going to take a 1/2-inch drill bit and drill from the edge probably halfway through the board in a couple spots. And then we're going to rip maybe a 2-inch section off with the saw. And that way we'll come up with something kind of like this, where it's a small piece, that 2-inch section, and then the remainder of our shelf, that bigger portion. And they'll have that 1/2-inch hole in both pieces that line up. And then we'll cut our 1/2-inch dowel the length of the hole we drilled. And then we'll secure the dowel into this piece with wood glue. And then the remainder of the dowel will be sticking out. So when we mount this to our wall stud, we'll be able to just slot the remainder of the shelf on and then maybe fasten that through the bottom into the dowel with a screw or something to keep it in place. But yeah, that should be plenty sturdy enough to support Hailey's docks. And yeah, hopefully that explanation makes sense. Let's just get right into it and start cutting some 32-inch sections. Swing. Got all the boards cut to 32 inches. Now we're ready to drill the holes for the dowels that are going to go in. I got a 1/2-inch drill bit here. It's 5 inches long. So I'm going to drill it till it's bottomed out. And then we'll just cut our dowels to 5 inches and it should be perfect. I marked out all the spots. Now I just got to drill all the holes. Got all the holes drilled. Now I'm going to grab the router and router all the edges so there's a nice round radius all the way around. We're ready to router. All right, I've gone around with the router on all the edges now. Don't know if you can see that, but We got nice round edges on all the shelves. The next step is to sand everything down. So let's get sanding. Sanding is complete. Now we're on to the scariest step of the whole process. I have to cut the 2-inch strip off of all the shelves. And to do so, I picked up this saw guide from the store today and installed it on my saw. And then I measured 2 inches from the blade to here. And hopefully I can cut a straight line with this all the way across my nice sanded shelf that I worked so hard on. Here we go. Wish me luck. Go. Just like that, I guess. Now, I should be able to take the dowels and pound them in their holes. Just like that. Now the project should start making a little bit more sense. This is the piece that will mount to the wall. We'll hit some studs, and then this shelf piece will just slide right on there with those holes. And then it'll look like a floating shelf. So I just gotta do that to the other 5 of them. I don't know if you can tell, but the sun is starting to go down. So I called Hailey out to show the progress so far.
These look beautiful. They're so soft.
I spent probably 2 hours sanding.
It literally feels like glass. Oh my.
But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish staining before the sun sets.
Okay.
So I'm going to stain in the dark, and then I think I'm just going to come back in tomorrow when they're fully stained, and we'll be ready to install them.
I had a productive day too. I just woke up from a nap and now I'm eating a chocolate chip cookie that Bryce baked last night.
Very, very different days. But yeah, we'll check back in tomorrow when these are all stained up and we'll put them in the cloffice.
Sounds good.
And we're back.
Our shelves have been stained. Bryce did an awesome job. Here's how they turned out. Ta-da!
Not too shabby.
Yeah. The stain is perfectly matched with like the darker parts of the flooring in here. And as you can see, he set up a whole workbench because we are about to install them on the wall, which you guys will get to see the whole process. But I'm going to take the camera and Bryce will explain what he's about to do here.
Yeah, so I guess we have to just throw these up on the wall first.
Yeah, like literally just throw them.
Just huck them right against the wall. But to do so, we want to hit the studs. So I used our stud finder. I already found the studs. There's one right by this outlet right there. And then there's another one 16 inches. So this one from where we're lining up with the window frame is 10 inches. This one's 26. So then on our boards over here, all we have to do is mark one of them at 10 and 26. Right here. And then as long as the boards are all lined up, I should be able to just transfer those marks. Maybe I should use a little bit something semi-straight.
I love how raw this is.
Yeah, so we just got to transfer our marks like that all the way across. Then hopefully, in theory, we will hit a stud on every screw, and these shelves will be strong enough to fit all of Hailey's docks. But yeah, after that, I'm going to pre-drill because I don't want to split out the wood. Just want to avoid any chance of that happening. So we're just going to throw a hole. On every line, all the way down. And then also, I'm going to swap over to this bigger drill bit. And I'm going to countersink those holes a little bit so that when we throw our screw in there, the head of it sits a little bit below. So the head is down a little bit and it won't, bind up on the shelf when we put them together. And that'll make the screw go into the stud a little bit more. So add some extra strength. So then I'm also going to take that. I also have this tape on here so I don't go too far. Felt like that should be decent. So that way the screw head has a little home to sit down in.
Nice.
So we just got to do that to all these real quick. And then we'll be ready to throw... Actually, what if I just do it to this one quick? And then we'll throw this one on the wall.
All right.
We'll get it nice and uncut. So right here. It'll be easier when I do all the other ones and I don't change drill bits every time. I'll do all the small holes first. Then we go with this one. Line it up in that hole. All right. So now we just need 2 screws. And hopefully we'll be able to put that right up there.
That looks like a coat rack right now.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to note that this is probably the straightest one with the dowels. Look at all these other ones. They're all like a little bit different.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully when we slide the shelves on, they slide on okay.
Wiggle them in.
But yeah, so this first one is going to go right underneath the outlet here. And then we want it to line up with this edge. So to line it up with the edge, I'm just going to kind of eyeball where that edge is and then just butt it up against there. That looks decent, yeah?
Yeah.
And let's go a little bit of space on the outlet right there. That looks pretty good. And then also the screw should kind of sit in there a little. Fingers crossed we hit the stud. Felt like we hit a stud.
Yeah, sounded like it.
And now, before I put the other screw in, I'll just put the level on there. And make sure we're nice and level. Looks like I can't go up hardly anymore because of the outlet. I maybe went a little too close to the outlet. There we go, that's pretty decent. Good enough for us, right?
Yeah.
Now this stud, hopefully we hit too. Come on. Oh yeah. Feels pretty sturdy. Now the real moment of truth. Will this baby slide on there? I put these little pencil marks so I know which way it goes. All right.
First shelf.
Let's see. Gotta straighten the dowels out a little.
Oh, this is satisfying.
Oh no, I think that my holes aren't deep enough.
Oh, I see.
That's all right. That's an easy fix if I can get it back off. All we have to do
Just don't break the dowel.
is go back to our trusty drill bit over here and drill maybe 1/4 of an inch extra. I promise I'll vacuum in here after this. All right, moment of truth, round 2. Now let's see if it fits.
First try.
Yeah, first try, right?
First try Friday.
Bada boom!
Ooh, it's magic. Look at it float.
How does a pair of docs look on there?
Aww. The first pair. The Leonas.
Not too bad. Sweet. Well, that's one. We got 5 to go. And a tip that I watched in a YouTube video. I mean, I watched this whole thing in a YouTube video. But a good tip that was in that video was cutting spacer blocks so the next shelf is much easier. So I cut these that will go on there. And then when I mount this next one, it'll just go right on. And it should be relatively level. Yeah. Look at that.
That's sweet.
Super level.
That's a really good tip.
So then once I have all those holes pre-drilled and everything, it'll go pretty quick to put the rest of them up. And then we'll just throw all these on last for the grand reveal.
Okay.
So I'll drill these holes quick. I got all the holes pre-drilled and countersunk, and I even went as far as starting a screw in each one. So now it should go pretty quick, hopefully. Just gotta throw this up here. And now we don't need to guess on being in line with this because we can just butt it right up against. And then maybe get a smaller level. And right there is level. And we should be lined up with our studs. There we go. There we go.
It's so loud. I feel like you're going to have to mute those clips a little bit.
Yeah. Might have to for sure.
People's ears are just going to be blown.
But yeah, so this bottom shelf, we went with a little bit bigger spacing because Hailey has some docks that are a little taller than the standard ones. So then the rest of the spacing is going to be these smaller boards. And we should be able to just run through it. Just double check level on everyone so they're nice and neat. Make sure we're not going crazy. Looks good. Tight against that.
Nice.
Tight fit. Yeah, but once you kind of get all the prep work done, the actual installing of the shelves goes pretty quick.
Yeah. Already on the 4th shelf.
More to go. Think I'm gonna need a stool for the last one, or do you think you can do it from the ground?
I can grab you a step stool.
I might be able to get it.
You're such a handyman. I'm lucky I married you.
Well, we still have to determine if these ones are all gonna slide on as easy as the first one.
Oh, true.
Well, even the first one didn't go on first try. Last one.
That sound always reminds me of NASCAR races when they're
like
in the
changing tires.
Yeah.
In the pits.
Yeah, I don't know why.
They still looking good from back there?
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's finally feeling real. I can't wait for you guys to see this whole room when it's done.
This one is level. Oh, look at that. From the ground.
You don't need no step stool.
Bada boom, bada bing. There we go.
Woo!
Bunch of coat racks. Done. Okay, let's put the rest of them up. See if they go up smooth. Might have to do a little tweaking to get the dowels in the holes.
Ooh, that one went on nicely.
You want to try one?
Yeah.
Here, you do this next one.
What if I just get the most stubborn one? Oh, what side do I want?
It only goes one way.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
Oh, never mind then. Easy decision. Okay. It's like this one just has to go a little bit. You make this look easy.
Yeah, it's that middle one that's stubborn. You gotta pull it towards... There you go. Do you think you can do it?
No, it's really... Well, maybe I can start in the middle and pull it to the...
Maybe this one's just extra stubborn, like you said. You jinxed yourself.
Yeah, the middle one's like sideways. Did you do that on purpose?
It's not your fault. It's my fault.
It's not you. It's me. Bryce planned this so that he can actually do it and then impress you all.
It is definitely stubborn.
Alright, so I'm not crazy.
It's really, this one is super crooked. So I think the key would be to go on that one first. And pull it in. Like that.
Oh, see what I mean?
Okay, you try the next one. Flip it, 180. There you go.
Will she get it?
Oh, you're close.
Are they in all of them? I don't think this hole is big enough. This one's clogged. This one's clogged.
I think you can get it.
No, it's clogged. I'm just on the struggle bus.
I unclogged it.
Oh.
Now push it on.
Oh!
Give it a little like, there you go.
Wow, I did it so smoothly.
Good job.
Okay, let me do this next one. I want one that just goes perfect.
You should have done the first one then. Ground squeaky already.
I get a side angle.
You look the part.
We're gonna run out of memory card. Can you just like fast forward this really quick so it looks fast? What would I do without you? I would not have cool things like this. Nice.
Oh.
Why do you make everything look so easy? Oh.
Giving
I'm
up?
so tired.
Oh, I think I might have got it. Maybe. We're close.
Hey.
That
Some
one.
are very stubborn.
Yeah, that one ain't coming off. Last one. Do you want to try it?
No, I can't reach. I'm good at filming you.
Oh, that was the easiest one.
Of course it is. Woo!
How's it look?
Look at that. Grand reveal.
Looks
You
pretty
did
good.
such a good job. This looks like quality shelves you would buy at the store.
Yeah, I'm
They're
glad
so
you like it.
smooth and perfect.
Here, you do the honors.
Yay! Oh, look at them. Here, I'll grab a shorter pair too. For effect. Look at that fit.
Yeah, so that's what we did with the spacing. This is for the taller pair. These are all for shorter pairs.
Yes. Oh, they're gonna look so cool when it's all filled. Stay tuned for next week's video because we are gonna film a grand reveal of the whole cloffice. Give you guys a full walkthrough tour. And I think that's it for today's video.
Yeah, that's going to wrap up this little DIY. Hope you guys liked it. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.
Later.